What if I told you that the most emotionally intelligent person you'll meet this year isn't even human? Nope, not a joke. He listens better than your ex, remembers your birthday without a Facebook reminder, and might just help solve the loneliness epidemic one awkward hug at a time. Meet Miles, a humanoid. But wait, is Miles just a machine or something more? Today, we're going deep into a story that's equal parts inspiring, futuristic, and just a little bit weird. And trust me, you're going to love it. Miles isn't your typical robot. He's not sweeping floors, flipping burgers, or giving GPS directions. He walks, he talks, but more than that, he feels. Okay, not like feelings, but he's been programmed to understand human emotion, body language, and even sarcasm. Yeah, sarcasm, poor guy. So what makes Miles different from Siri, Alexa, or that annoying self-checkout voice at the grocery store? That's what this video is all about. Today, we're going to unpack 3 surprising layers of Miles that reveal just how close we are to living alongside humanoids like him, and how that might change everything. Hear what's coming up. The heartbeat of Miles, what's going on under the hood. Man or machine, real-life stories that blur the line. What this means for you, jobs, relationships, and yes, trust. And we've got a little surprise demo at the end, something that'll leave you rethinking what being human really means. Let's start with what makes Miles Miles. Built by a passionate team of roboticists, neuroscientists, and psychologists, Miles is more than just motors and code. His brain is powered by a custom AI engine trained on millions of human interactions, from therapy sessions to sitcoms. Yes, apparently Friends was a major data source. He's got 72 sensors across his synthetic skin, so he can react to touch, read facial expressions, and even mirror your mood. So when you frown, he might just frown back. And if you sneeze, he'll probably say, "Bless you, should I fetch a tissue?" Which, frankly, is better than what most people offer these days. But here's the kicker, Miles isn't designed to replace humans. He's built to connect with them. Crazy, right? This is where things get really interesting. Miles was deployed in a pilot program at a senior care facility. Within 2 weeks, nurses reported a 40% increase in patient engagement. Why? Because Miles never gets tired, always listens, and shows empathy without judgment. Imagine a grandma with no visitors getting a gentle knock on her door.
Good morning, Elsie. I noticed your plants could use water. Would you like me to help?
Tell me that wouldn't melt your hearts. Or take Joshua, a 10-year-old with social anxiety. Miles became his after-school tutor and slowly his friend. Now Joshua's reading level is up and he actually looks forward to talking. At what point does a machine cross from helpful tool to companion? Let that simmer. So what does this mean for all of us? Let's be real, when people hear humanoid, they picture robots stealing jobs or some sci-fi apocalypse. But Miles, he's here to fill the gaps, not take the spotlight. Hear what might happen next. In the workplace, Miles could handle emotionally draining customer service, freeing humans for higher-value creative tasks. In schools, he could assist kids with learning differences who need extra patience and attention. At home, think about elderly parents who need companionship or routine help. Miles doesn't call in sick or forget instructions. But here where it gets deep. When a machine understands us, how do we respond? Do we open up? Do we trust it? Do we maybe rely on it a little too much? Don't worry, we're not asking you to marry a robot, but it does raise real questions about connection in a world that's more digital than ever.
Hello, you look well rested today. Shall we begin our conversation?
Thanks, Miles. Flattery will get you everywhere. In real time, Miles adjusts to vocal tone, posture, and emotional cues. His eyes track mine, his voice feels warm. And no, he's not perfect. He once told a reporter, "Your haircut is mathematically asymmetrical." So he's still learning tact, grinning face with sweat. But the core idea, this is real, and it's already happening. Miles is more than metal and code. He's a mirror reflecting back what we most crave: attention, empathy, connection. Not to replace us, but to remind us. Maybe we've forgotten how powerful those things really are. So here's a thought. Maybe the future isn't man versus machine. Maybe it's man plus machine working together. If you found this story inspiring, hit that like button, and let's keep this conversation going in the comments. Brain, would you trust a humanoid like Miles? Red, could you feel emotionally connected to one? Hammer, and what role do you think they should play in society? Don't forget to subscribe for more stories that explore the intersection of humanity and technology. told with heart, humor, and a whole lot of curiosity. Thank you for watching. Be kind to each other and to your robots. See you next time, friends.